I feel like if you do the magazine cutout thing, it's just cliche.
Super. Well, I love your pronunciation of cliche. You said cliche.
Oh, is it cliche?
I think it's cliche. Cliche sounds like a large, beautiful black woman.
Oh, that's...
Cliche.
Yeah. Yeah, this is my wife, cliche.
There are many topics and concepts we are all familiar with, but aren't necessarily sure how they work. Each week I present a guest with a surprise topic and ask them to try their best to explain it. This is Explaining Things.
Welcome back to another episode of Explaining Things. As always, I have a guest comic with me who's unprepared for the topic I'm about to give him. Today, my comic is Tait Winston. How would you kidnap a famous person's kid? I'm not here to tell you your motives, okay? I don't know if this is...
How would I go
I don't know
about
if is this a ransom kidnapping? Do you have other purposes for the kid? You need money. Let's just say, that's why you do it.
Need money.
You need money.
Gotta steal some celebrities, specifically actors. Just any famous people?
I'm not, once
The
again...
rich people's kids or famous people's kids?
Break down the strategy for me. I'd say like an actor you probably wouldn't necessarily want because that's going to be high publicity shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think what you'd rather do is like some finance bro.
For sure.
You know, where it's like, hey, leave $3 million, you know, in 8 duffel bags under a bridge.
You get a job at a private school.
That's a good start.
Yeah, that's got to be.
That gets you close to the kids.
Yeah, or you get a job as like an au pair or a live-in nanny, something to this effect. It's the long game. You know what I mean?
It's totally the long game.
Yeah, and these people trust you and treat you like family. And then you steal and murder their child.
I mean, once again, I'm not even getting to the murder part.
Nah, that's contingent with the whole...
That's what happens. Yeah. I'm not letting a kid describe my face. Let's say you're in a rush. Let's say you have gambling debt and you're like, you know, I need money quickly. Like, you don't have time to become an au pair. You know, I think your learning tendencies at that point, you're just like, where does the butler drop the kid off? Okay?
Yeah, I think you get a telescope and you intercept an Uber.
These kids are rich enough, they don't take a bus. Okay?
No, certainly not.
These people have a servant deliver them at school.
Yeah.
Now, once again, I've never been in this position. Okay?
Allegedly.
On either end. How do you do that meetup without getting caught? Your line is always, don't go to the police. I feel like that's in like the creep handbook.
You got to go full incognito. You got to have a good like UPS deliveryman outfit.
Okay.
Like surreptitiously pull on up on them. Snuff the kid, snatch, run.
And obviously, if you could have a friend help you, you know, but the more people you involve, the more loose strings there are.
True. But yeah, a getaway car would be clutch.
Get a car would be huge. But that's the thing. I don't know technology. There are cameras and shit. People always get caught.
Yeah, but masks? Everyone has masks. We're allowed to wear masks. No one judges you for wearing a mask outside.
Your license plate doesn't have a mask.
So theoretically, the best move is to just fly solo. So there's no loose ends, so there's no possible...
Absolutely. You take the kid, and now you got to keep the kid somewhere. That's the thing, you know, while you wait for this ransom. You can't just bring him to your apartment building with like a child like fucking screaming, let me out.
This
isn't my dad.
Yeah, that's where chloroform's your best friend.
Just knock the kid out.
Yeah, so you just keep him unconscious.
When they
or her, or they.
Inclusive.
Yeah, fully.
Duct tape over the mouth, does that actually muffle sound enough that like you could bring them back to a 2-bedroom apartment?
I would have to gag and tape.
Gag and tape.
Yeah,
see,
you want to be thorough.
This is the problem. If I did this on my own, I wouldn't even consider that. How are you going to come into contact with the parents?
You Snapchat him so it disappears. I'd get him on his FaceTime and then request the whatever, and then I would ditch the phone because obviously they're going to track.
They're going to track the phone.
Oh, for sure. That's going right in the river.
Would you write a note to the parents with magazine cutouts of every letter?
I'd just call them and I'd use one of those voice modulators. I'd be like, if you want Sebastian back.
You're just doing a voice.
Yeah. But the cutout letters is played.
And also you have to find a magazine. You got to pick up the money. And that becomes the issue. That's the trickiest part in my opinion. How do you get the money without them planting a camera on the money, without cops being involved watching the money?
Dude, they're paying in Bitcoin. They're paying in Bitcoin. But I still will need some cash for travel, post-kidnap, and murder. I'm killing this kid.
I think you're moving to El Salvador, where they now accept Bitcoin as like a national currency.
But I would still probably need some physical currency just in case. Like, isn't that always...
You don't have any of your own money? What did you do with
That's why I'm kidnapping this child,
bro. What did you do
bro?
with your life that you have no money? I didn't go to college because I knew I could always kidnap a kid. Well, the Bitcoin's great, but I mean, once again, if you get the 25 grand, how are you actually going to get it?
Have them put it in one of those like Amazon safe boxes at just like a 7-Eleven, overnight the key to another address or another safe box or something to that effect.
You've opened my eyes to things I didn't even consider, like a gag. What you need is a gambling problem or some reason why you have zero money and you need cash. And then you have the motivation to do this, because I mean, I think I'm too lazy for this game. So you just grab a kid in a nice neighborhood, hope they have rich parents, contact the parents somehow. You can cut out magazine letters if you want, but you know, that might be a little hack at this point. Thank God for Bitcoin.
Yeah, Bitcoin is integral to this whole process.
The key.
We're in the future.
We're in the future.
Yes.
A kidnap.
This isn't a Lindbergh baby situation. We're not gonna just bust into a mansion. For the record, I would never steal an esteemed pilot in War Heroes, baby.
I would never do that either. But then again, I'm not in the position where I need $3 million at any cost.
We do it for way less, for the record, but yeah.
Oh my God, $500,000. If you need it,
$500.
$10,000. If you have a bookie after you, he's gonna break my legs. Fuck it, I'll just steal a kid.
I'll just steal a kid.
Tait Winston.
Thank you, Jonathan.
Thank you so much. Until next time.